On just one station tonight, buyer beware. A man who thought he was getting one of the hottest gadgets says he was faked out. Well, he contacted us claiming the iPad he bought was a demonstration model.
And when he went back to the store, he says no one would help him. Tonight, he'd like some answers. Night Team's Byron Burnett has more on the story.
Well, Brian Schlager says that he figures he spent $25,000 at Best Buy stores during the last 5 years, but he says his most recent purchase here at this South Bay Best Buy store was one of the worst buys he's ever made.
I was very aggravated and frustrated with the whole situation.
Last month, Brian Schlager paid $830 for an iPad at this Best Buy store in Dorchester. But when he gave it to his college freshman son in Florida last week, shock and disappointment when they opened the box.
He couldn't get it to work, and he was frustrated, and he threw it in the corner of the room.
No matter how much clicking and swiping they did, the iPad just wouldn't turn on. There was no power cable in the box and hardly any instructions. Schlager took it to a Best Buy store in Florida and showed it to the Geek Squad.
They looked at it and came back and said, it's not going to work because it's fake.
Schlager then tried to return it at 3 Best Buy stores, including the one in Dorchester, but they wouldn't let him.
They accused me of bringing home a new one and replacing it with a dummy and trying to return a dummy.
Not only does Schlager deny trying to pull a fast one, he says Best Buy called and left his wife this message.
They told her that this happened to 5 to 6 other people in the store, and they realized that there's an issue.
When we inquired, Best Buy released a statement saying, "Thanks for bringing this to our attention. We are investigating, but do not have additional information to share at this time."
I think it's lousy, and I want my money back, plus a free one. I want them to give me an iPad for free for my aggravation.
Now, to avoid situations like this, consumer experts have this advice for shoppers. They say when you purchase a boxed-up item, open it up right in front of the clerk before you leave the store, just to make sure everything's all right and that all the parts are there. That's a story live from Dorchester. I'm Byron Barnett, 7 News 19.
A rock